let's take a little fly around my newest incarnation of the Razorleaf heavy cruiser and see what we got. We got one of Matilda's cannons here. Side we have clipped inside of these corner pieces. Here we got two more of his cannons. The Stroud Eklund corners. Cockpit. A couple more particle cannons. The radar. Of course, the cloaking system. Conduction grid piece here. And this 3-wide angle piece here to save on the number of pieces inside the ship. Back here, what makes it go? These modded grav drive appearance engines and Daimyo's thruster boosters with the Matilda's shield boosters inside. Ladder as soon as you come in from the loading bay. The 1x3 or 3x1, however you want to say it, going over to the end to a brig on each side, and here on each side is a elevator that is the foredeck. Up above these tabs here on each side, I have the Matillage's shield boosters in between the center and going out to the next one out to boost the shields on this. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot that this elevator, there should be a door here that would take me directly to the bridge, but they didn't put one in on this side for some reason when the computer generated this, and this is a dead end on this floor. So I gotta go back down to the third floor, across. Oops, I'm sorry, that's a conduction grid right there. I put it underneath because I was running out of spots on top of the ship, so I put it underneath the bridge, and for some reason it clips and comes up through it, so, but it still works, so it's alright. And then technically somewhere around here is the shield for the ship too. It's underneath the bridge as well. I've been hiding them. There's a little bit of a catch still there on the top of the steps. And sometimes when I walk across here, there's a little bit of a catch there too, but this time it seemed alright. And this is the Matilla 2x3 Ancient Mariner Captain's Quarters. And through there is just a regular Deimos Captain's Quarters. And of course the Doom plushies. Ah, there it was. Just found that little alert right there. And here's the other side with the other break.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. Sure, have at it.
And this is the exterior view where you can kind of see where everything's at on here. Well rounded out. One of the other mods on here is Lexington's turrets, so that it has plenty of the turrets on here. The laser turrets and the particle beams will turn and do their thing all around the ship. And of course right here I have 3 of these here, 1 more here on each side, 1 on the bottom, 1 there, 1 here, and then 2 more there. So there is 9 of those ballistic cannons on the ship. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 of the laser cannons and 6 of the particle beams on the ship. Once I'm in here with the skills and stuff like that, almost 41,000 shields, 39 light year jump range, 270 reactor power, and 851,000 cargo capacity. So it's pretty nice being able to jump into like Suvorov and face off against the level 76 Crimson Fleet and hit them with the ballistic cannon when they're fresh and just crush them like an egg. I put these on here, these missile launchers on here, just in case I wanted to switch out to missile weapons. I haven't done that yet. So oh, there's my shield generator. Forgot I put it underneath there to save space on the snap points on the top. One of the things I was going to fix on this is the Ancient Mariner mess hall does not work with the Mickey Cavalier and the crew eats together. So that is something I'm going to fix on this right now. Huh, it doesn't have it here. I guess I will either have to go to my outpost or to the Daimios at Mars to do this. I'll just revert it back to what it was, I guess. And there you can see, well, I actually have 2 shield generators going there on each side in that spot. So with supplemental reactor. The only thing I don't like about these Teos slopes is you can't paint them. They're just white and that's it. They also do not flip, so they don't flip upside down. So I can't use them on the bottom either. Sorry, I'm a little OCD on stuff like this. I like everything to be mirrored on opposite sides. I can't remember the name of the word for that right now, but Demios thrusters, Teo thrusters, kind of angled to, you know, slope on there. I did have them there, but I removed them when I put the Matilage's anti-capital ship ballistic cannon on there. I like it being able to shoot all around it, so at least the turrets anyway, and then try to line up so I can get one of those really heavy hitting shots on something. Well, I guess that kind of does it for the showcase on here. I'm going to be fixing the dining facility on here, the mess hall on this. So if you see this in any other ones, I'm gonna be taking this one off and putting the Deimos one on. So that way, like the useful mess halls will work. And then I do kind of like how this clamshell, although I can't get it to work on. I wish I could put those on the bottom too, then I could raise it up just a little bit higher, maybe, and give myself some more clearance underneath this part of the ship. Like, you always end up underneath the ship when you land, so I might do something on that, maybe in the next iteration after I go through the Unity again. I don't know. This might be one of the nicer ones I've built so far to date. I've had bigger ones, but this one here might be one of the most compact and powerful that I've built so far. So one of the weapons I've thought about having, and I don't know if Matilage's thought about this before, but in another genre of sci-fi, mech warrior or battletech, they have these missile launchers called killer whales, and they're a really large missile. And I thought about, you know, having one that would be like 4 or 5 links long and 2 decks high, and it would have like a revolver loader that would be like 8 missiles or whatever, with like 1 in the tube, and it would require space going in, maybe even make it 3 high, so that way in the center you have a structural piece that goes in like 3 pieces, or 1 by 3, and you have this missile launcher that takes up a lot of space, but it'd be really powerful and it could launch a lot of missiles, 9 missiles in a hurry. But the space taken up by it would make it kind of hard to have too many on there. So even somebody like myself who uses mods would be harder pressed to put a lot of those on there. But those missiles, some of them were nuclear tipped, so I don't know how that the physics on that would work in this game. Alright, but if you like the ship, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.